This video is an example of the real-time editing of a project source code inside the midge development environment. In the sub-window to the right is the real-time rendering of a camera rotating counterclockwise around a statue inside the midge IDE. I can edit the function that calculates the view matrix to move the camera closer towards the statue and rotate around clockwise at a slower rate instead. I reinterpret the function, and the real-time display is updated immediately as the function's machine code itself has been overwritten by the recompiled function. Midge is an experimental application in development. The concept is to build a deeply customizable and intelligent IDE for the creation of graphical applications. It is orientated towards those who are comfortable with functional programming. It utilizes a C source interpreter which compiles C source code into executable memory. This interpreter comes with the ability to edit and redefine the machine code inside the memory at runtime, changing the function of the application without requiring a reload. Midge is released as a repository on GitHub and initiated by a bash script. The script begins a process that produces an entire IDE compiled into memory, of which the functions and data used by it are both accessible and modifiable in real time. In developing with Midge, not only can an application source be updated and evaluated immediately, but so can the source of the IDE that has been used to develop it. Despite having to be compiled each time it starts, Midge will have a reasonably quick startup. Though a user project will be source and be compilable by any compiler, the midge interpreter itself utilizes TinyCC, which is renowned for being amongst the fastest compilers. It will be even faster once the wrapping code is optimized. The core of the IDE is interactable within 10 seconds, and extra framework source code and modules are loaded asynchronously thereafter. A project can be created by clicking the button that appears in the small center frame upon startup. A name is given, and immediately two source files are generated in a template directory structure. A temporary code editor has been created for Midge, which takes advantage of the interpretive nature of the application and enables real-time viewing of variable values and function flow. As of this video though, I greatly prefer the editing and formatting of Visual Studio Code, so until otherwise, clicking on the source files will open them with code. Note that the larger windowed section displayed on the right is the real-time rendered background of the project application. As before, we can change the background by modifying the render function. Increasing the red component of the RGBA color and saving the file with Ctrl+S causes the application to detect a modified function in the updated source file. Reinterpreting this modified function leads to the rendering of the project screen with the different color.